All right. Yeah. My dad actually sent me this. Um, I watched like the first. I just thought I got to react to it. Like, I watched like the first 10, 15 seconds. I thought, yeah, react to it. But yeah, get the vermin out. Londoner gives his views. Hold on. What is the actual full title? Why are you loading? Give Londoner gives his views. Yeah, let's go.
Well, this is overwhelming for me because at the end of the day, England has given so much to so many countries, so many people. So when you come out of here and you see the resonance with people, and you see people coming together from all walks of life, is beautiful. And that's what it's all about. Togetherness, family, faith, and freedom. We're tired of all of the segregation, we're tired of Rotherham, we're tired of all of these individuals, the religion of taking a piss. We're sick and tired of all of that rubbish. Okay, this is England. I grew up here. My great uncle fought for this country. My grandmother fought for this country. We're not having a bar of it. So at the end of the day, it's all about putting us all together as one common people and getting rid of the vermin, whoever they are, whatever shape they take, get out. This country has suffered too. So at the end of the day, people need to wind their necks in and just behave themselves. We don't want any more division. We don't want to hear any more of this, like people like molesting children. We don't, all of this. Shut the borders. Simple.
Well, you know what we need to get rid of? Do you know what I've been thinking is the media. The media is behind everything. They're the ones pushing everything. Even with all this going on at the moment, with people going out to protest with Tommy Robinson, they're trying to paint it like it's white people. But as you can see, he ain't. Do you know what I mean? It's not white people. It's British people. It's people that have grew up here. I said this in the Roger Waters thing. Roger Waters is talking about the the average normal person is worried about what's going on in Israel and Palestine. Nah, we're worried about what's going on in this country. From everything, really. From grooming kids with the trans stuff, from just having basically open borders. You're just like letting anyone turn up. Do you know what I mean? And it like you're trying, and I saw it the other day with all the protests that are going on at the moment, and I saw all like they'll paint the one side as good and the other side as what do they call them? One is anti. What is it? Anti-fascism. Yeah, one side is anti-fascist, and then they're just calling the other people fascist and calling them racist rallies. And it's like, again, you're doing it again. This is why people are fuming because you're not actually having a conversation about what the actual problem is because you're too busy trying to call everyone racist for when, as you see, it isn't white people, it's everybody. Everybody's sick of this shit in this country, and the country is just fucked, basically. Right. But I've noticed it. I've noticed it in the papers, and I was thinking it's the media. The media. Do you know what? Even down to dogs, like Nala. Nala's like, well, I don't know. To me, she's just a dog, but I guess the people that don't know her, she can look intimidating, or I guess. But do you know why she looks intimidating to people? It's because of the media. Because whenever there's a dog attack, if it's a Labrador, they ain't gonna. They just say dog attack. If it's a breed like a staff or anything like that, it's going to be straight in the XL bully attack. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and you can see it. I'll tell you where you can see it. Most of Nada's friends around here are old age pensioners, people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. They love Nala. Old people, they look at her, they're just like, oh, I want to take her home. She's so beautiful. You get like people like teenagers to 25 and they're all fret to death, and it's because they're all stuck on their phone, they're all stuck on social media, and it's all they see, it's all they're taking in. Yeah, a bunch of pussies. But it is, everyone's sick of the trans shit. And this is the other thing, LGBTQ, you need to start calling out this trans shit with kids. Otherwise, you're going as well. Like you can't keep allying yourself with giving children shit like that. And yeah, you can't just keep saying, yeah, because it's the same everywhere from the media. You turn on a comedy show, I'll give you a prime example, Russell Howard. Russell Howard, he's like, yeah, he's always going to make fun and do yeah, you know what we need to do? We need to get all the immigrants out. And then he'll start making fun of that. And it's like, that voice you're doing is the common person in England. That's the common man that you're talking about. And it ain't just white people that talk like that. Do you know what I mean? Black people are like British. Do you know what I mean? Like he said, his uncles fought for the country. Yeah, everybody's sick of it, and I see it. I was just thinking, but no, like we need to get rid of the media. We need to get rid of the BBC because they have done nothing but cover for paedophiles and child abuse. Um, yeah, that's all they've done. All they've done, all the media do, and all news channels do is just get up as much hate and as much, and basically as well, all you're doing is marginalizing the British people in Britain. And people are sick of it because this isn't a country that's, people keep trying to make out like this country's racist. It ain't. You go back hundreds of years, England or Britain, whatever you want to call it, has always been one of the most there's been more languages spoken here than in like anywhere else in Europe. Do you know what I mean? Like most different languages spoken in a country for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's not like we have ever been a country that's really, but it's like it's getting to the point now where you're kind of doing things to deliberately provoke the British public, and then when they do actually react, you call them racist and you call them white supremacists. When, like I say, I'll tell you, I'll tell you some of the biggest patriots of this country is Sikhs. I'm telling you now, Sikhs don't play about with child abuse. They're the biggest how do you call it, community that um helps police in child abuse matters. Like the Sikhs don't fuck around. Do you know what I mean? Like, and no one's got a problem with them. And what they're talking about is Muslims. Now, the the reason is for that, right, is because all the other countries that came here, like, had already had the presence of the British Empire in their countries. It's Africa, Jamaica, India, Pakistan. Maybe not so much Pakistan, but still, right? India, the main immigrant thing in this country has always been them: Jamaicans, Africans, Indians. When they come here, they was literally told to assimilate, which you should be. If you want to come and live in a country, you have to. It doesn't mean you have to give up what you believe and all of that shit, but you have to assimilate to the culture that you want to go and live in. It's just, to be honest, it's just manners. Do you know what I mean? But they was told to, and they did, and that's why you get black people like him, where they're British. But the trouble was when it was Muslim, everybody was told, no, we have to. Um, yeah, we have to kind of tiptoe around the Muslims, and people kind of did it at first, and now people are sick of it, and that's what people are talking about with this. It's Muslims. And again, this is the other thing that you have a problem with, the same as the LGBT community. Until the good Muslims and the good LGBT people start standing up and calling out the child, but it's child abuse that is the big one that we just do not like. Like, and people are sick of it. Look at that boy that stabbed up like them three little girls. And then again, people like stab up 3 little girls in a play school, and then the people that have a problem with it because he's a little black boy that did it is he's like 14-year-old black boys stabbed some 5-year-olds or whatever. And if you have a problem with that, you're racist. It's like, no, you should have a problem with that. That's fucking disgusting. And this country should be ashamed. To be honest, yeah, I'm not really into fighting for this fucking shithole. I'm more at a point now where I'm at a point where I'm fucking willing to move to Texas. I want to move somewhere I can have a gun because I don't see. I agree with the Americans. How can you tell me that having a gun is wrong and I can't have a gun to defend my house and my family? But if I go to Buckingham Palace now, you're going to have the biggest machine guns you've ever seen in your life on every single entry to Buckingham Palace that there is possible and more. So how comes you can have guns to protect you, but I can't have guns to protect me? So I'm thinking of moving to America, but I want to move to Texas because Texas is just wild, but it's too hot. Let me know, Americans, if there's a cool place in Texas, like cool weather-wise. I might move to Texas because, yeah, fuck England. England has done nothing but shit on the working class of this country. That's that all they've done. I see a black matey, like ex-criminal. I think he's ex-football hooligan, and then led into crime from that. Um, what was I saying? I forgot. See, rambling. What was I saying? But anyway, yeah, there's going to be a war in this country. This country's sick of it. They're sick of being demonized in their own country for just having an opinion on things, having an opinion and and a set of values that this country's always kind of had. And because of that, now you're classed as racist because you don't want to tolerate nonsense, basically. And if you don't tolerate it, you're whatever phobic. Do you know what I mean? Or an ist. But yeah, I say more than get immigrants out, let's just get rid of the media. Let's get rid of the BBC. No one watches it anymore. Let's be real. No one watches BBC. No one cares what the BBC have to say anymore. Like, no one wants to pay for it. They're literally at this point practically coming round to your house and holding you up for the money. The BBC at this point, no one wants to pay for that noncy fucking shithole of a company. All they've done is defend paedophiles and cover for paedophiles and then expose them once everybody knows and they can't, and then demonize, do you know what I mean, people around. Look, yeah, I say get rid of the media. I think the main problem in the Western world and what is destroying the Western world is the media. It ain't immigrants, it ain't it's media. But yeah, that's just what I think. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.